We're going to be showing you how to change a serpentine belt at home. Some are going to be easier than others, but as you can see, this one's pretty well tucked in there. Some you want to get from the top, some you want to get from inside the wheel well. We're going to try to get it from the top by removing this intake. Not on every vehicle you're going to have to remove your intake to get to the serpentine belt, but on this one, just gives you a little bit more room. So here's your serpentine belt. If yours is cracked or is starting to turn brown, that's an indicator that the belt's wearing out and that it should be replaced. Every vehicle has a specified service interval. You want to check with your vehicle manufacturer to see what that interval is. As you can see, that tensioner has a square, and what that square is meant for is for a 3/8 ratchet. So I'm going to grab a 3/8 ratchet and show you how to actuate the tensioner. This is a 3/8 ratchet. Mine has a flex head to make it easier to access nuts and bolts. This is a 3/8 drive, and this is what dictates what drive ratchet this is. So this drive is 3/8 of an inch. For belts that are harder to reach, you can use a serpentine belt tool like this. This one's made by Gear Wrench, and it has all these tools to make it easier to reach the hard to get tensioners. As you can see, my 3/8 drive ratchet fits right inside the tensioner. You're going to want to remember the routing of the belt. It's what makes this process super easy. If you can't remember it, draw it out right here. Nice little diagram. Some vehicles have them, some don't. Or what you can do is Google your belt diagram. So we're just going to actuate the tensioner. And just like that, the belt's nice and loose. We're going to slip it off. And you can take your ratchet out. And now you can remove your belt. Always match up your belts to avoid any headaches. And now it's time to reinstall. You're going to start by routing it on the easy pulleys. And this particular belt got routed behind the tensioner. It goes right behind, and we're just going to follow the same routing. If you forget which way your belt goes, another easy way to get it lined up is your flat side of your belt is always going to be on your flat pulleys, and the ribbed side of your belt is always going to be on your ribbed pulleys. Easiest way to get this back on is to leave the smooth side for last, but in this particular belt, it's actually easiest to get the ribbed pulley on the back side of the alternator. Same thing as before, you're going to take your 3/8 ratchet to actuate the tensioner, get your belt slid on. If you're having a hard time getting the belt on, make sure that the belt isn't off-centered. Make sure it's centered on all of the pulleys, and once you get it all put back together, check your pulleys, make sure the belt is on properly. You're going to have several of them. Once you make sure that the belt is on properly, start up the vehicle and make sure everything sounds good. That's how you change your serpentine belt.